Great, so we're just in executive session to discuss a matter related to the appointment of an individual to the Board of Education seat vacated by Gary Gerst. I would take a motion to leave executive session.
So
Second. First by Carrie, second by Dan. Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. We are now out of executive session. And moving on, ultimately, we're here to talk about the position, Board of Education seat vacated by Mr. Gerst. We appreciate his contributions. We look forward to moving on. To replace that seat, as I stated at the open of the meeting, as has been on the website, as we have sent other ways, Parent Square, etc., about the process. It was open to anybody who was interested. We were very excited to have 13 candidates apply for the process. Those 13 candidates were interviewed and ultimately narrowed down to 3 finalists. Very difficult decision. I think we're very excited for the upcoming election next May because of the quality of candidates. They came forward, and hopefully we can invite all of them to participate in the various committees that we have. That more information will be going out shortly, but we were fortunate to have those number of candidates narrowed down to 3, and we are very happy to announce that we will put one forward for formal vote by the board here. So with no further ado, I guess any other discussion or points on that before we move forward with a formal resolution?
no, I guess I'd just like to say that the process was the same as it was when Mr. Evans was nominated to the board a couple years ago. Nothing was different.
Thank you, Carrie. We did, it was open from the beginning that we used BOCES as a facilitator for the process, which was solely for arrangement that we all have full-time jobs and work for a living, so we certainly appreciate the partnership with BOCES and leverage them for purposes of scheduling the interviews. By no means are they a part of the process outside of operationally facilitating, setting up those discussions and things of that nature. So they did happen, and we're very gracious for their time and effort in assisting the board with this process. So thank you to them.
Just to add to that, just so it's clear too, the interviews were conducted by the 6 members of the board only. Mr. Knuth is not part of that process, so this was a board-driven initiative.
Great, thank you. So we'll move forward with the resolution. Okay. I would take a motion to, pursuant to its authority under Education Law 1709, Section 13, the Board of Education hereby resolves to appoint Gary Campbell to serve in the board seat vacated by Gary Gerst until the next annual meeting and election of the Board of Education. So I will take a motion to pass that resolution.
So moved.
First by Amanda.
Second.
Second by Danielle. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Well, great. We 6-0. Full support for Mr. Campbell, and we are very excited to have him as part of the board. So, no further ado. If you'd like to come over and raise your right hand, and we can go through the process of swearing you in. Very formal. Come on over. And yeah, why not? Come on this side. Break all kinds of rules here. Oh, if you want to raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of member
the duties of the office of member
of the Board of Education according to the best of my ability.
of the Board of Education to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
First by Tom, second by Amanda. Thank you. All those, any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And we are now adjourned. Thank you very much. Gary, come on.